Tim and Brett here from SkillWork. In the video here today, we're going to talk to you about skilled worker shortage in 2020.
Vetting and testing employees will continue to be increasingly important.
Cognitive skills, personality, as well as traditional skills-based testing is on the rise. Recent surveys show that it is now the third most critical factor with respect to hiring, and companies are embracing the technology behind and the science behind pre-employment testing, behind only face-to-face interview and traditional resume. So it's clearly the third most important thing. The challenge with that is, it's to a lot of companies, this is not their expertise. As I mentioned, there's a lot of science behind it, and there are a lot of companies that offer this sort of capability to you as an employer. We firmly believe that it is a great resource and tool. We have invested heavily into that, and we have expertise in this space as far as how you leverage the capability, how you leverage the tools to be able to help you take a large funnel of potential candidates down to those few that are really going to fit your skill need, fit in with your culture, and fit in with your team.
We chose to focus on the skilled trade space. We had some expertise and some experience in that area, and so we felt like this was an area that we could really hone in on, and really, in doing that, we really customized our vetting and our testing, because we recognized early on that not everybody was going to be a fit, and the real secret was going to be to take the hundreds or thousands of people coming in the front door and being able to run them through a process, which our vetting process became a very important piece of making sure that we get the right output when we send somebody out into the field.
Yeah, absolutely. It's companies are, as we mentioned in one of our other points, the idea that that companies are going to be hiring fewer people, but they're looking for higher quality candidates. That's an actual measure of their success of their hiring program, the quality of candidates. So this testing and the ability to test and get the right people in the door is actually a huge risk mitigation tool that you can use. Hiring and staffing risk continue to be one of the most consequential risks and impact the bottom line that any company faces. So the ability to be able to help fine-tune your selection process to make sure you're getting not only the right number of candidates, but the right fit for candidates, and not just skill, but as I mentioned, those other things, the cognitive, the ability to think, and to be able to have the acumen to be able to have the right fit for the type of job, but also the personality to fit into your culture. It's really crucial.
No, I agree. I think people, companies in general, were much more aware of what it cost us, what we're going to pay an employee, or what it cost us to attract that employee. I think sometimes we're less aware of what it cost us to hire the wrong employee. Getting the wrong employee, the transition to that, and then restarting the process is a very costly mistake. So to your point, that risk mitigation of not being perfect on the hiring side, but improving your odds or your results, I think is key. And obviously at SkillWork, it's something that we've put a lot of time into perfecting that process on the front end with our vetting.
Yeah, and the fact is, we're not perfect either, and we don't always get the exact candidate, but we have that risk. The risk is on us. If I'm providing you that candidate, Brett, yep, if we don't get you the right guy, we will fine tune our process. We get smarter with you every time we walk through this, and you no longer maintain that risk. We hold the risk associated with that to make sure that you can focus on growing your business.